All right, so what we're going to do is go over a trade that I took today on the Aussie dollar. This is a TopStep combine. The trade was $1,100 win, as you see down here at the bottom of the screen. I'm going to go over my exact thoughts and strategy of how I took it, why I jumped into the trade, and how I executed on it. For the combine, I'm currently at 52,000. It's a $50,000 combine. And if you go here to the stats, you can see that I'm currently at a 79% win ratio. My trading strategy is really based off of a higher time frame swing strategy that comes. You have some problems with Top Step with that because, as you know, the trades close out at 4 p.m. every day. So my trading style is really meant for more of a swing trading strategy. Um, so I've been adjusting my strategy just to kind of make it fit within that daily time frame. And as you see, it's still got a very good win rate, 79%, and profit target is $3,000. So we're almost there. You want to follow with the journey. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'll start posting these updates as I put in trades. I don't trade every day. Like I said, it's really based off of a swing trading entry strategy. So I might not get a clean A plus setup every day, but follow along with the channel and I'll teach my strategy and you can incorporate it into your trading also. All right, so if I get back here to show you how I entered and why I entered, we're looking at the Aussie dollar here, and this trade planner here is the exact trade that I took here. So this chart is currently on the 1 hour chart, and you can see I initially got in the first trade here where you see the negative $500. I was risking 500 to make about 1100. And if you look here at this 11, yeah, it's 11 a.m. candle. If you zoom in here, you can see that it actually wicked me out. So I was anticipating going down to here, wicked me out, took the $500 loss. Once I saw the rejection, I did jump back in, as you see here, and you can actually see the time entry down here. This is Eastern Standard Time. So I entered the first one at 9:10 a.m. and you can see here that this actual candle was at 11 a.m. When I saw the rejection, I jumped back in, actually right at 12 p.m. and that trade ended at about 1:15, so about an hour 15-minute duration, and that was the $1,100 trade there. So let me get back into why I took the trade and why I was so confident to even jump back into it after being wicked out for $500. So I do all of my analysis starting on the daily. And like I said, this is really based off of a swing trading strategy. I trade my own personal account with swing trades, basically going from zone to zone. The EMAs you see here, the main one is going to be this blue one, which is the 50 EMA, which is going to tell us at a quick glance like what direction the market is going. We typically want to take sales below the 50 and buys above it. So when I'm looking at the daily candle, we have to kind of think backwards here because this is a current candle for today. It's currently about 2 a.m. the following day. So this hadn't printed, and this would have been the candle of the day that we were actually trading. So I like to look at current market structure. We can currently see that we are in a downtrend, but when we're looking at the daily candle, the most important thing is the prior day. And on the prior day, which would have been here, which would have been, I guess, Tuesday, because it's currently Thursday morning right now. This candle completely engulfed the prior bullish candle. So it started, of course, way up here, gave a small wick up top, and completely landed beneath the open of the prior day. So anytime I see that, I'm going to be thinking the next day is going to be sales. So looking at this candle for the prior day, it wasn't exactly a sale day, but you'd still have the opportunity to sell because anytime you get a move up and a wick down, you can always take that reversal if you still have a bearish sentiment. All right, so from just going off of that, my sentiment was bearish. So let me go over to the 4 hour. And then this is where I usually have my real bread and butter here. So on the 4 hour, if I already know that we're thinking bearish for the day, then I'm looking for another engulfing candle on the 4 hour that would be bearish. And then once that completes, as we see here, this was that 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. 4 hour candle. That one engulfed this initial candle from 2 a.m. So that gave me everything I needed to say, okay, I'm looking to ride this down. And when I say ride it down, ideally you would love to get all the way down to the low of the previous day, but it doesn't always work out that way, and especially not within the one day time frames. I said with TopStep, you have to close out your trades by 4:10 p.m. So I usually look for that next level of structure, which would be right here to close out. Um, and I'll go down even lower. This is the 4 hour. And as you see, it did end up hitting that 4 hour target, that first set of support here, as you see. But I didn't hold it entirely there. And I'll show you if I go down to a lower time frame, check the hour. As you see here, I took it down to the next hourly support, which is here. And that was a nice clean trade. As you see, once it got moving, like I said, I got wicked out in the first one. Had I moved my stop above all of this structure and wicks up here, I would have, never got wicked out. And that's, lesson learned. You always learn as you're trading. And just to give myself a few more pips up top above any of the prior wicks. So as you see here, we had a nice clean range. Like I said, I'll do many more videos on why I jumped in, my rules, and just knowing that this was such a good trade setup for me to risk as much as I did and to be so confident to, jump back in it. Um, I had a nice clean range beneath all of this structure. So I knew that once we got that 4 hour engulfing, that we were going to more than likely get a nice clean move down. And as you see, it ran down within that 1 hour candle. And I can even go even lower to the 30 minute time frame. And we saw the same thing. Once you got beneath this structure here, you had a clean run all the way down to here. So that's more than enough for me to jump into the trade with confidence. So very high level. It was a clean trade. Like I said, I'm gonna do more videos on my exact strategy and how I do this. And like I say, we're in the combine, guys. We're almost there, about another $700 or so, and we will be funded with this TopStep account. Like I say, looking good so far. I had a bad loss this other day, just jumping in a trade that went against me, and I can show some of the progress here. Like I say, we're only, what is this? Not even 2 weeks in yet. First week, all green. Made 2,300 that first week. In the second week, this was the bad trade on Monday. Um, Actually, two trades that equaled up to that negative 900. But since then, like I said, we're getting back on track. I'm looking to hopefully get another good setup either today. Like I say, it's 2 a.m. right now. I usually get up and try to check about 5 a.m. to see if I'm getting any good engulfings in the morning. Sometimes I get in at night if I do see it before I go to bed. But between today and tomorrow, we should be able to get a setup. And excuse the audio, I'm on my AirPods right now, but I will get that cleaned up and should be sounding a lot better in my next video. All right, so guys, like I said, make sure you're if you want to follow along with this, you might be in the same type of deal, doing challenges. You can follow along with me. See if we get there, get funded. Hopefully within the next few days or next week, we'll cross that line, and I'll commit to continue to come up here and do my updates and let you know how I'm going and give trade recaps of what I did for the day, why I took it, and also, like I said, I'll be showing my exact strategy. As you see, very high win rate, good risk to reward, good profit factor, and think that might be helpful for a lot of you. All right, so I'll go ahead and close out for the day and catch you guys on the next one.